Hello again. This time we have this PS5 controller to repair. It just has a bit of jitter on the sticks, not much, but enough to be uncomfortable. And it's coming from a friend that repaired the white one, which was successful and is happy. So he gave me to sort this one out. And we're gonna put these Hall effect sensors. You see, the version 2. The version 2 is the one that is made for this PS5 controller. But before we start, let's test it and see. So let's put the software up and test it before we start. Alright, so let's see first of all what's the issue. Yeah, with this controller. Let's go very slowly. Let's put it somewhere that you can see. So let's go very slowly and constant on this one. And you see it jumps, it doesn't really go. Hold on the buoy. See? Right there. Yeah? So I'm moving constant, but it jumps. And now that I'm going back, look, jump, 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 jump. Only now it starts and it jumps, jumps. So my movement is quite smooth, but it jumps. Yeah, so that's the issue with this one. You can't tell unless somebody actually tells you. So on X, it's, let's say, decent, yeah? But on Y, around this part, it really jumps, especially on the way back and forth it jumps. So that's the issue with this one. On the left side it's decent. Sorry, on the right side is decent. Left one on the top is bad. Here. So let's open it up. Okay, so it's done. They're both in. So time to put them back. Now first of all, let's clean that contact a bit, because that's the tricky one. And you don't want problems later. Alright, before we put it more together, let's test it. Maybe we'll need to adjust a bit. Let's see. If it's not far off, I'll adjust it via software. So let's plug it in first. So I think I need to adjust this one a bit. Okay, I'll adjust that one first, and I'll be right back. Alright, I say you might want to see this. Since the Y, it's good, not bad. Only the X I need to modify. If you see, I already did it, but I want to show you how I did it, because this is interesting. So what I've done, see here, I've done a tiny hole for the needle that aligned with that hole in there. This is not visible because it comes this thing over it, yeah? So it's not going to be visible, and it's a very tiny one. So I just can stick the needle there. And now I just need to move it a bit more there. But this takes time. see. I would say this should be enough, since we can calibrate it. Yeah. So this manual hardware calibration is not easy, but it's doable. I can do it better, but since we have the software calibration, we don't care much. But I wanted to show you how I'm doing it. On this side is much more difficult. We're lucky that that was close. Unless I'm taking everything out and put it without the casing, but nah, doesn't worth it. So now let's go calibrate it. So for the moment I'm only going to do the center because I want to put the rest, the casing on to do the circularity, to have the hats on. Alright, so let's calibrate the center. Start. So now we are centered. We still drift a tiny V0s free here, so we will sort that one out, but for the moment we are centered. So now let's put it back together. And when it's back together, we'll do the proper calibration with the range also. So, fail. Yeah? That should have been first before I put the board in, yeah? Alright, well, it happens. So now, I'll be back when those are in, because I have to take it all to pieces again. Alright, so I had the hats back on now. Wasn't too bad to put them back. Alright, now let's put the final screws. Right, so it's back together. So time to calibrate it properly this time. Alright, let's plug it in. Let's bring that window. Yeah, because I didn't check save changes here. So I read. I would say this is good. Let's save first of all. And now let's calibrate the range. Yeah, so the center is perfect, but the circularity is not as I would like to be. This could be better, I feel better. Although it's not very bad, it could have been around 7% with this, which would have been better. But I'm gonna leave this one to see if actually playing with it feels different. If it really does, then we'll probably put a calibration board on top of this, that I can really adjust this one straight on, so that will really lower the error rate and make it round. But I think it might be alright playing with it. So let's see that first. But anyway, it wasn't really usable before, and now it's back being useful. So I'm gonna wait for feedback on this one, and if the feedback is not positive, we're gonna put a board on it, a calibration board on top of the actual Hall effect sensors. We're gonna get that one, and we'll install it, and then you can actually calibrate it from that board. Alright, for this one, that's it. It's fixed, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so see you in the next one.